to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
You're listening to 3 Guys in a 12-Pack.
Why do you drink ice-cold beer?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
With your host, Dean Daniel.
I want you to give me fresh beer. You serious?
No!
Michael Bradshaw.
I'm gonna go build my own theme park with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the park.
And
Now let's get Joe Beer nipping in my liver, huh?
Tony Goldtrap.
You're a pimple on society's ass and you'll never amount to anything.
All right, we are back with another episode. 3 Guys in a 12-Pack. How's everybody doing tonight?
Great. Fantastic.
I mean, yeah, I'm good.
Football's coming.
Football's everybody.
Not yet.
Yeah, nobody cares about NFL. That's not real football.
That is definitely not true.
I kind of care about NFL, but I like college more.
Definitely.
I get into college football more than I think I do NFL.
Absolutely.
I've just never followed college religiously. I mean, you know, I'm a college. I have a college team, you know, but football, like what
is your college team?
Florida State.
Florida State, of course.
Florida State.
I mean, honest, I'm from Tennessee. Yeah, and it's actually pretty complicated too. Like when it works. I'm from Tennessee. Like I'm singing Rocky Top at the top of my lungs, but if I had to choose a Florida team, it would be USF, probably.
I'm glad you picked USF because, you know, just thinking of
I'm obviously not going to pick the Gators because
what Rocky
the
Top,
obvious the rivalry.
Well, I mean, you know what the Rocky Top delivered and everything on the, you know, the game the other night.
We won.
Yeah, you guys won
against a pretty damn good App State team.
I mean, you know,
An App State team, though. App State. I'm not saying they're a bad team, but they're not the team.
They will win out their season.
And that's what the rest of Tennessee is hoping to.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, I mean, you guys can say what you want, but you know what? In 1998, when we went undefeated and won the 1998 national championship, we played Florida State that we handled pretty damn decently. Like, you guys weren't even close.
Okay. I mean,
but our first game, we won to Syracuse by 1 point.
Don't matter what you did in the past. Matters what you're going to do next game.
Well, that's my point.
They were supposed to be a contender this year.
That's my point.
Your point was to bring up 1998 to talk about now?
Well, I mean, I think it's relevant considering the past game. Yes. Yes. You guys didn't hear that. But what I said was, like, it's absolutely relevant to the point of Tennessee and the year 1998. It absolutely is. Of course I'm going to go back to that because I'm a huge Tennessee fan. That's what I do.
And it just so happened that I was a Florida State fan, so he had to point to the specific game that still would, you know, be fresh in his memory, obviously, because it was a great win. But then again, Oakland
honestly,
fans,
I didn't think twice about, like, I used to be a Florida State fan, actually, when I was in Tennessee. Like, my dad lived in Florida, and I had to pick I guess I didn't have to pick it for a team, but I did because my dad lived down here, and I picked Florida State.
Well, that was a good choice.
We got Greg the neighbor here. He's quiet because he's not a big football
But he has to
guy,
hold.
That and I have to.
He has to hold his own microphone.
First one today.
And he can't hear that.
Oh, man.
He didn't, but we did.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, it was funny. Played you a nice little oakley do for you there.
Red Flanders.
So what's what are you up to, Greg?
Not much, man. Just got back from date night with the wife.
How was that?
Delicious. Love a burger from Red Robin.
Yeah, I like Red Robin. They're good. I mean, I like burger joints that have a name in them. that I'm not going to mention. They're good.
I like burgers to have the names.
Insert promo
And
there.
companies.
You know, if they want to give me any kind of free burgers.
Yeah, insert promo there.
I only lie. One of my favorite burgers. It includes 3 Guys.
Yeah. Well, I've never had a burger from there.
Really?
Five
Yeah.
Guys, you mean?
That's what I meant. Yeah, I said 3
You
Guys.
said my favorite burger includes 3 Guys.
Yeah,
And,
we knew what he meant, though.
Well, what are you getting into, Bradshaw? You like the man meat?
Only when it's your mom. Wait, does that even make sense?
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
it kind of does. Yeah.
My mom likes to feed you her man meat.
And you've never had a burger from there?
No, never.
Five Guys, they have good. I like their fries too. Their fries are good.
Damn, I thought we was not
Yeah.
doing that. I thought we was was trying to be discreet, subtle.
I mean, it's good. I don't say the name. I don't care. What are they gonna do? Come back and yell at me?
I mean, they're not
about
going to
my
yell, but it's
podcast?
free advertising.
Because
Yeah.
We're trying to make some money here. Come on now.
Are we?
Just wanted to throw that out there.
So college football's really revving up this week. I say this week, starting Saturday.
Yeah, South Carolina
Actually,
barely
today.
got beat, or barely won against Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt is fucking terrible.
That's
Yeah.
a big thing, though. I mean, you guys won. Tennessee won, but that might. I mean,
Oh,
I'd
no,
say
we're
that
gonna
it might
drop in
come back
rankings.
to bite
Oh,
you in the
absolutely.
ass. But actually,
Well,
it's not that bad
it
because it's
depends.
early in the season.
Well, it
now
depends
when it happens
on what
later
we
in the
do.
season,
Yeah, it depends on what we do. We have the Battle of Bristol coming up, which is us and Virginia Tech against Virginia Tech, but we're gonna break records as far as attendance. I actually saw a drone flyby. I didn't even know that was a thing now. But
flew
apparently
by
it
the
is.
stadium?
Yeah, it looks awesome, amazing. They're putting the football field in the middle, in the infield at Bristol. And Bristol holds so many people. Not to mention the stands they're gonna put on the track.
Is this where they have the NASCAR race at?
Yeah, Bristol.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
this is the last great Coliseum, so they call it.
That's a nice size. Yeah, that's gonna be a
lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna break records with that one.
yeah, but it still doesn't hold as many as stadium in Dallas, does it?
Yeah, way more.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that one was
What
cool.
stadium in Dallas? You got to be more specific.
The Cowboys Stadium
Yeah.
How
in
they hold?
Dallas.
It's over 100,000, isn't
I don't
it?
know how I could be more specific than that.
How many they hold?
Dude, I don't even know.
I think it's 110.
You
Something
realize
like
Over 100,000.
you realize Neyland Stadium holds 106 by itself.
What, in Tennessee?
Yes.
No, it was less than 100. We
Oh,
looked that up.
well,
remember?
no.
Which I was
It's
surprised
103,
about.
103.
Yeah.
That's
I
still a
thought
lot
it
of
was up to
goddamn people.
110.
Huh?
I thought it was up to 110, but
What you got to remember, no, Bristol holds more.
we'll see.
Well, it's already there's already more seats.
I mean,
than
we'll
that.
find out when the game's played
Well, I guess
what
so.
the attendance is. So
Yeah.
The Cowboy Stadium is 105,000.
105.
Yeah, 105.
I think that might be.
So maybe it's the biggest NFL stadium.
I think it is
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah, because I know the college stadiums are
or way
way
bigger.
more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got the
We
big-
had this discussion before.
The big house, and they
Yeah.
got
Ohio State was 110 or something or
Yeah.
whatever. Or,
Yeah, but the
Even-
following for schools like that is ridiculous.
Well, even
yeah.
University of Florida, has a huge,
96, I think,
Yeah.
something like that.
big ass stadium. Yeah.
for just college, but not every team, not every good college like USF. Where do they play?
Raymond James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a NFL stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they hold, it holds probably what 60.
Gators don't play in
78, I think it
Does it
is.
hold
78, 79.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Something like
Oh,
that.
shit.
Them new Jumbotrons, they do look nice too.
Yeah, but where does Florida State play?
Huge.
Where's Florida State play? They play in their own stadium, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
And
I thought you were a
and-
Florida
and
State
UF.
fan.
I'm
Dope,
just
Campbell.
pointing it out. UF plays in their own stadium.
Yes.
How do you not know?
Yeah.
that?
I'm just making it
So you're not
a comparison.
you're not
every
actually a
school
Florida
has their-
State fan. You just kind of like Florida State over
Well,
everybody else in
are-
Florida.
No, what he's saying is that he's pointing out the fact that the college teams that have their own stadiums are freaking huge, and the
Well,
teams
it's
that
bigger
don't.
I
programs.
never
Yeah.
understand that.
Like USF doesn't have. They don't have their own stadium.
No,
they
they
play.
don't.
They play with the Bucks.
Neither does
Ohio
There's
State,
Miami.
rumors
obviously,
going on.
They have their own stadium.
Neither does Miami.
But see, Ohio State had their stadium built. You know.
There's rumors
them.
going on that they might move Mosey downtown. It's a Museum of Science and Industry here in Tampa, and it's right across the street from the campus for the University of South Florida.
No shit.
So they might move that Mosey to downtown Tampa or something around that area, and USF is going to use that land to try to build a stadium or something.
Yeah, it's a lot of land. It's a lot of land.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
they have that huge lot. When you going down Fowler, come on, that huge lot, because it's like how many? I don't know how many acres USF has, and a lot of it's just all wooded area. They can. I mean, yeah, he's definitely still low.
Mic check.
Still nothing.
No,
It's low. It's that cord.
God damn it, Greg.
Yeah, you'll just have to speak louder.
You just have to shout into the microphone. when you
Shout!
talk.
Shout, let it all out.
Oh man, I like that song.
I do too. Who doesn't like this song?
Who sings that?
Sting. But
What?
Disturbed did a.
That is
did a-
not their original shout song.
What? I thought the Sting. Yeah, I know that's.
This is
Yeah,
not
but
the
Disturbed-
original singer. This is not Stain
Really?
or Disturbed.
What? Sting
He
wasn't the
said
first
Sting,
one?
not
Sting.
Stain.
Oh, you said Sting.
Sting.
Okay. You know what? My bad.
Is that not Sting?
It is absolutely Sting.
Wow.
It's the Police. Yes.
I was going to say, is it Sting or the Police?
It's the Police.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know he was,
It was-
part of
yeah.
police. So
Yeah, so that was how you're. I thought you said Stain though.
I just knew the voice, and
I
I
was
was
like,
like, "That's
what?
Sting, isn't it?" My bad.
No, actually, this is my bad. You were right.
To a degree. But anyway, yeah, the Disturbed did Shout 2000. I liked it. I thought it was great.
It's cock rock.
Have you heard it? Actually, it wasn't that bad. It
I can't
wasn't.
hear you at all.
Okay.
They actually call it new metal.
Yo, hello.
Nothing at all. God
I
damn
mean, I
it,
can kind
Greg.
of see stuff coming up, but it's just not. I don't know. It's this. It's because of what I have to use.
Well, I'm putting it down then. I'm not even
crap.
holding it if it's not working.
There's gotta be something there that we can like fix this.
I don't know. I'll see if I can do something to break.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're getting
We'll
close
fix
anyway.
it. Anyway,
was
Dean's
trying
mom
to-
was looking pretty good today.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to look anyway right now.
What my mom's birthday is in 2 weeks.
Ooh, I feel like we should like actually do something.
You
for
know what
that.
my mom wants? She wants another water slide, and she wants a bunch of people over there hanging
We
out.
should get like the
Really?
big one though.
Yeah, that's it. She,
Oh,
she
yeah.
said the last time.
I think like as
there was
much
a water
hell as we
slide, that's
give
what
her,
she wants to do again.
don't let her pay for it though. We should do it.
No, well, she said she can't afford it. And I was like, well, if we all
We
split the
can do
cost
it,
on a big
yeah.
water slide, you know
Let's
what I
get
mean?
the big kahuna.
It's only like $200. It's like $50 a piece.
Oh
if
yeah,
all
we'll
chip
get the
in,
huge
you know?
one. Go big or go home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll go to work sore again the next day.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I had a blast.
I mean, that's
I
what
had
she
a blast.
wants.
I paid for it the next morning.
Oh,
but
God
it
damn.
was
She
a
wants
blast.
that, and she wants grill, and just a bunch of family and friends.
That's
I
cool.
was like,
And probably
"All
some
right."
Fireball.
No, she does not want Fireball.
Ooh, we don't know
She
about
asked
that.
for Fireball.
Last time, yeah,
Specifically.
but she told me the day after, and the day after that, several days later, still that
like,
she was
not
yeah,
too much
she's
on
not
Fireball.
doing it again.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I
Fireball
get it.
beer doesn't mix,
Especially,
apparently.
especially the bag of Fireball.
Bag of Fireball is bad. Yeah.
It's not great.
I stayed away from it.
Yeah, I did not partake in that either.
Well,
I mean, it's
you guys are pussies.
it's been a while since I've really like sat down and drank whiskey, and I'm actually enjoying some today. I got my bottle of Special Reserve Jameson, so been enjoying that.
Shut up. Oh, all right. Apparently, he's like, oh yeah, guys, I'm growing up right now. I did like you would call it a curl, but I was just like getting my book out of my study. And then I sat down on my leather chair. And then I lit my pipe. And then I enjoyed my whiskey.
And my whiskey. By choice.
I enjoyed my whiskey while I was reading my book, drinking, smoking my pipe.
They say, oh, what book was you reading? Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, so Mice and Men was a good book. That was a good, I enjoyed reading that.
Houston beats Oklahoma.
Yeah. We discussed that earlier, though.
Not
when
on
we were
air.
looking at scores. Well, not on air, no.
Well, Houston's trying to get that. They're trying to get in that.
Houston
that,
was what, 15th?
I don't know. I know that they're trying to get in that. What is it? The Big 12 or whatever. That where they got the two
because
spots.
they're in the AAC also.
Yeah, they're trying to get. They're trying to move over.
Yeah, and Oklahoma was what, third? I think they were ranked third in the nation.
Wow.
No.
Yes.
They were not ranked third. Look it up.
Going to the computer, looking it up now.
They were not ranked third.
I'm pretty sure they were ranked though.
I'm not saying they weren't ranked, but they were not third.
I know that FSU is ranked fourth. That I know. That as far as opening ranks.
Speaking of Oklahoma, there was an earthquake there.
Yeah, they're saying my name on that.
Yeah,
it
I
was
did
like
read
a
that.
5.6 magnitude
Remember,
earthquake in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you know, you can like put like what
People
you
in
can
Kansas
search.
felt it.
Yeah.
You know, I've never lived in a state or anywhere that was ever on a tectonic plate, so I never had that fear that I was ever going to have an earthquake. So I don't even know what that fear would be like. Could you imagine living somewhere where, I mean, random earthquakes just happen?
Oklahoma was ranked third. Houston was ranked 15th.
Yeah.
Houston beat Oklahoma 33-23.
The top one.
Now, does that speak for how good Houston is, or does that speak for how bad Oklahoma is?
No, I think that speaks for
Well,
how good
Oklahoma's-
Houston is, because Houston's got a good. They had a good squad last year. They lost
Everybody's
what?
giving like freaking Tennessee shit, dude. Appalachian State is a damn good team. They have like went like.
Again, what did Appalachian State come out ranked?
Well,
They didn't.
yeah, but I think that's a lot of their conference.
And what was Tennessee ranked?
What are?
9.
Oh, they're in the Sun Belt. Yeah, who's in the Sun Belt? What, Boise State still? Or are
Is
they
Boise
in the,
State in the
or
Sun Belt?
Are they in the MAC?
No, Boise State's
Or
in the
WAC.
Big Ten.
Oh yeah, they finally moved over.
No,
Yeah.
they've been the Big Ten.
Boise State? No, they were in like the
Do you know where
MAC or the
Boise
WAC.
State is?
Yeah.
Idaho.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Big Ten. They're not
No.
in the pack. What are you, the
The WAC.
Yeah, I think they were whacked the last time I checked, actually.
I thought it was
WAC. Or
No,
they were in the
I
MAC.
said Big Ten. I meant Big 12. Boise State?
Yeah,
That's
they
crazy.
have it. Maybe for the past like 3-4 years,
Holy God.
if they did move.
Do you guys watch football at all?
Do you? Do you pay attention to what happens while you watch football? Or you pay attention like Tennessee does and almost gets their ass whooped?
Almost. Almost.
Almost means a lot in college football.
Well, it depends on who went out.
That's the difference between a
We have
playoff
a
spot
fucking
and
tough
not.
ass. We have a tough ass season. I guarantee you, if we win out, I'm not saying that we will, but we will have one hell of a damn bid if we do.
People are already predicting.
They're the MWC, Mountain West Conference.
Boise State?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mountain West
That was
Conference.
a Big 12.
Nope.
Mountain West Conference.
Do
have-
you
wasn't
even?
right. You wasn't right either.
Do you even watch college football?
I can't swear that. was a Big 12.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Like, you proved me wrong.
Tell him what he's won. He's won a brand
So,
new car.
I'm not really a college football enthusiast, but
Yeah, you should be.
isn't Boise State Smurf turf?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
thought
fucking
so.
hate theirs.
Yeah.
I hate.
Is it still blue?
Yeah, it's still their field is still blue. Yep. Didn't Hawaii paint their field a different color one year or something like that? I thought somebody else might have.
They might have. I have no idea.
I don't know. I just know Boise
No
State's
idea.
always been blue, growing blue potatoes
And
or
I cannot
whatever.
stand looking at it.
That's got to give you a headache to play on.
Honestly,
know?
it's probably worse to watch than it is like to actually play on it. Because I don't know if you ever played football, but I'm not saying that you haven't or have or whatever.
I played in high school.
But once you're on the field, you don't really think about that stuff. You just
True.
run.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even look at it. You look up here, or you look over here, or you look over here. I mean, there's a football. I'm gonna catch it, and then you took it, and then
You run
with it.
Yeah.
Or say, hey, this guy has his football. He's gonna run through here, and then I'm gonna tackle there. Well, that's pretty much the way that works.
You are correct.
You don't
Tell
really-
him what he's won.
What's he correct on? There's no way.
About how if you're playing on it, it's not that bad because you're not really paying attention to the color of the field. But then again, I mean, if you're not normally, used to running around on blue grass,
Yeah, but I mean,
it's got to catch your attention.
Yeah,
Pretty distracting because it's pretty dark.
yeah, but once you're there, seriously, Dean knows. I know for a fact. Once you get there, you're just playing ball.
I mean, I get it. But... I hope we don't play any night games, even if it's lit up.
That's we.
I'm just saying, if you go there, I hope you're not playing a night game.
They're all gonna be night games, man. We're talking about high school. Obviously, we're not college ball players. I'm pretty sure that's.
I mean, you could still say my team and say we, right? So I can assimilate whenever I'm talking about if we're going there to go watch
but I
Boise
say
State.
Yeah, when
I
I say we though, I'm thinking us playing or our own experiences. You know what I mean?
No, not me.
What?
Yeah, he never played
understand.
Organized sports.
I understand though.
Dean.
There you go.
Dean's the only quarterback that I'm actually still friends with. That's
because I never played organized quarterback.
I thought you played on high school.
No.
God,
I would play Sandlot.
Damn it.
We played. I was good. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But no, we went to different high schools. If we went to the same high school, yeah, it might
I'm
have
not
been
saying
different.
you guys played together.
No.
Well, we
did.
would have.
In Sandlot. Yeah, it would have been a difference.
These guys are both motherfuckers.
Because your quarterback didn't trust you, so that's why you never got the ball on those.
Yeah, I didn't run around kiss his ass.
Yeah.
Why you had to kiss his ass? Just run fast and run good routes.
Oh no, I was open.
They'll throw it to you.
No, this was the problem. I was wide open, and he threw the ball twice in practice, and it worked perfectly. And then the offensive coach made the stupid decision to tell them, "Hey, if they're not open, you can run with the ball." So then after that, that's all he ever did was run with the ball instead of throwing it.
Well, yeah, that's a safer option. There's three things that happen when you throw the ball. Two of them are very bad. You can either not catch the pass, you can get an interception.
He's probably really fast and kind of big. Thought himself a big star.
Who?
No, he was lanky, but
I was thinking
he thought that he was Michael Vick.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, I'm going to run with the ball now,"
Well,
and get tackled every time for
hopefully he didn't like fight dogs.
so.
Fuck Michael Vick. Honestly, I hope he listens to this. So fuck him.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to listen to this.
Either way, I hope he does. Because I like dogs.
His
Michael
career
Vick's
got
a
wasted.
Fucking dick.
He made a lot of money, though.
Never won a
He
Super Bowl.
paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
Never won a Super Bowl.
Nope.
No, that wasn't.
What?
Because you cannot win a Super Bowl.
Anybody
being
that says
quarterback.
Michael Vick goes to the Hall of Fame, I'm going to slap him.
What?
Michael Vick does not go to the Hall of Fame.
Should.
No,
No.
Too much shit.
Yeah, way too much.
he wasn't around long enough to. If he wouldn't have went,
He's 40.
he might have been able to.
Look, if Pete Rose doesn't make it to the friggin' Baseball Hall of Fame, there's no goddamn way that Michael Vick makes it to the friggin' football.
You know, that's
Hall of
something that
Fame.
really burns my ass.
Pete
Okay,
Rose should have made it.
You could do all the drugs you want,
Yeah.
you know,
Pete Rose didn't do anything that
and
bad.
they'll
He
put
bet
you
for his team
in
to
a Hall
win.
of Fame. But oh no, you gambled.
Snitch? No, he was snitching too.
No, he gambled.
Well, yeah, I
He
knew
bet
he
on
did the
his
gambling.
Yeah,
on
he
his
bet
own
on
team.
his own team to win.
Well,
he was
they
the
called that
manager.
cheating, though.
Yeah,
It was embezzling.
No.
Embezzling is a federal
it
offense.
wasn't embezzling.
Well, if you can... If,
No, see, you
He
don't
wasn't-
watch baseball, so you don't know.
He wasn't sandbagging.
Back,
He was betting on his team to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
it's different if you're betting on your team to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah, he didn't bet on them when they were going to lose.
Okay, so
No.
he did just bet the win.
Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't bet every game.
It was like my team's better
Okay,
than you this
he was
year.
like, I know that my team's going to beat these guys this game. I know they can't,
Here's
so
yeah,
I'm going to
my
bet.
money, and
You know?
we will fucking
And obviously,
rape
he
you.
got paid well, and he was just trying to make more. So
Yeah.
he was probably doing large bets.
I mean, he
and-
loved to gamble. You
Yeah,
know?
and
It's
he-
just like
and he
Michael
knows he's a
Jordan. Michael
damn
Jordan
good-
loves to gamble, but nobody ever. Oh my god!
Well, yeah, but he didn't get caught. That's the thing.
What? Jordan used to gamble on himself?
No,
I don't know if he did or
No.
not, but I
Well,
mean, if
we
I was
don't know
Michael
that.
Jordan, I would.
We don't know that.
Yeah, Jordan was good. I mean, he knew when they were going to win.
Not at baseball.
No.
No,
Not at baseball. Have you guys seen Tim Tebow playing baseball?
Oh,
You
can
know-
we not talk
Not
about
great.
Tim Tebow tonight?
Michael Jordan and Tim Tebow should have their own talk show.
I think they should.
They really should.
Yeah.
They would.
I
I mean,
think they're on the same level as baseball because Tim Tebow looks like a little leaguer like fielding.
no, because Michael Jordan actually made it to a major league roster, didn't he?
Did he ever get called up?
I don't think
he
did,
got
man.
called.
No.
No, he played minor league. Yeah, he was minor league the whole
Yeah.
way.
I thought he was decent. I did. Maybe it was
No.
Deion Sanders that made a major league roster.
Yeah, Deion
Well,
Sanders
Deion
played for
Sanders
the
is
Atlanta
like-
Braves. He was an
Deion
outfielder
Sanders is like one of the last.
to double sport athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the last.
And
I mean,
doesn't
kids
he have
still
a
do it
ring?
in college.
Doesn't he have a ring with baseball and a ring
Yeah,
with
he
football?
won a World Series ring with the Braves. And,
Yeah.
He also won the.
and he
friggin-
contributed because he was that good.
yeah,
That's the difference.
Well, he also won the Super Bowl with.
San Francisco,
San Francisco and
Dallas,
Dallas.
right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he had two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Dion was. He might have had
He's a
actually.
goddamn athlete. That's what he was.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. He was great. I mean,
He was fast.
You know, honestly, it doesn't come up enough.
he's already a Hall of Famer though, isn't he? He was a first ballot, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he's already a Hall
I
of
believe
Famer.
so.
And you know, like everybody bitches about Kaepernick, like, oh yeah, well, his career's done. Honestly, that guy's a baseball player too.
Yeah, he
That
was a
throws
pitcher.
like a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, everybody's talking about he lost something, but in high school, this guy was throwing 95-mile-an-hour fastballs, and he
High
was
school?
already
Jesus,
drafted.
that's ridiculous.
And he
I
was
know, right?
already drafted by the Cubs before he ever entered the NFL
Oh,
draft.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
This guy still has a baseball career regardless of what he does.
Everybody's like, "Hey, you don't like a flag or the damn the song that we sing?
Yeah.
Fuck you." Well, he's like, I mean, that's cool.
And what's
But,
the commodity in baseball?
But that's cool. But
Who gets paid the most in baseball?
right now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be the owners because.
Well, I mean, as far as
paying the
players.
Oh,
Players. As far as players.
position players.
Position players.
Yeah.
I don't.
What position player makes average or the most? Who's the
don't know.
highest paid player
It
in
just
baseball?
it just depends.
I feel like
right
pitchers
now.
are on average
No,
like
because
starting pitchers.
Well,
No, because
well, it's see,
Alex Rodriguez was making.
it's hit or miss. You
more-
also want hitters though.
yeah.
So it just depends on.
Yeah, but how much is a sub 300 hitter worth? That's going to hit you 30 or 40 home runs a year.
How many
Longoria-
RBIs?
30 million.
Well, I mean, 30 or 40 home runs, you're 120 RBIs at least.
30
Oh,
million.
if you're hitting 120 RBIs, yeah. No,
Yeah,
there's a
you're gonna be
difference
top five
between-
hitter in the league.
You
How much
can
are they
hit
worth?
30 home runs
Oh,
and
30
only
million.
have like 60
30
to 90
million.
RBIs.
No, you know how much Longoria makes? Was he making like 7 this year?
I don't know.
And he's going to hit like
Well,
35
30
home runs.
million,
And,
like 30 million over his like contract,
yeah, no, dude.
and then he's guaranteed at least probably 20.
It's all guaranteed. It's all guaranteed in baseball.
It depends
Yeah.
on how you negotiate.
And there's also in baseball they have like
Yeah, but it's
jersey
not like in-
sales,
it's not
and
like in football.
percentages of merchandise.
Well, there's
and-
no cap.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's no cap at all.
that's why you have the Yankees and the Dodgers and the Red Sox going out buying baseball teams.
What? I didn't know that.
There's no cap. These
What do you
guys,
know
were,
about that?
these teams make
What do you think? Yankees have been
Gazillion-
so good for as long as they have.
I didn't know
Because
they
have
own other-
all the money.
because they make a butt.
Well, I know that they have to
but
pay
they're pissed
every
off
other
because
team.
they have to pay if they go over a certain amount.
Yeah, they
You
have
get,
to
like,
pay the
all
other
these
teams.
idiots that they don't even like watch baseball whatsoever, and then they'll be wearing like a fucking Yankees hat,
Yeah.
and they just got contributed to that.
Oh yeah, I'm the
It
Yankees.
pisses me off. You know, everybody's like, I'm a Cubs fan. I am. I love the Cubs, but it's because my uncle is from Chicago.
Yeah,
But like this year, everybody's like, "Oh, you just become a Cubs fan." Like I've been a Cubs fan since I was like 7 years old.
I mean, growing up here in Tampa before the Rays, before 1997, you were a Braves fan and you were a Cubs fan. I mean, you had your
Really?
Yankees and your Red Sox
Oh,
fans
shit.
down here.
Cubs? Really?
But yeah, because that's all you got to watch. You watched WGN on cable and watched the Cubs,
yeah.
or
absolutely.
you watched
Yeah.
TBS
Yeah.
in Atlanta and you watched the Braves.
That's funny.
So those were the two teams that you really got to watch.
Well, back home we had either Cincinnati or the Braves. That's our two baseball teams.
So you didn't get to see the good. Oh, in Tennessee, yeah.
But the thing is, the Smokies are the Cubs
Farm league.
farm team.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because it's Iowa and or what is it? It's the Tennessee Smokies, then it's the
Tennessee
Iowa
Smokies,
Cubs,
yeah, yep.
and then it's
Yep.
Double A is the Smokies, Triple A is Iowa Cubs, and then
One of my best friends has a signed ball from Samardzija. Like it was like 2 years ago when Samardzija was awesome.
that sounds like a country.
Samardzija?
Samardzija.
It's definitely
Yeah.
in some kind of fantasy book somewhere.
Well, either way, he was a very good pitcher.
I come from around Russia. I live in Samardzija.
But he has a signed ball from him when he played for the Smokies.
In Russia, you don't pitch ball. Ball pitch you.
From what, Russia? I want to play some Street Fighter.
I am the Red Cyclone.
I want to play Street Fighter now.
That's actually a pretty good accent too. That's pretty good, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know you know who that is, right?
Who?
Zangief.
Zangief.
Who?
Street Fighter.
I'm kidding. I obviously know who the fuck
He
that
had
is.
no idea.
You idiot.
We had to tell him.
You probably got the red trunks.
The red trunks?
It's not really trunks. It's more like a
Red underwear like Speedos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Russian
thing,
Speedos.
Is that your favorite part right there in the trunks?
You know,
And the
not-
chest hair. Just will grab onto
It is now.
You meat gaze him?
That hamburger meat.
Are you meat gazing Zangief?
What am I gonna do, man? I got it.
Into my eyes.
I
All right.
appreciate what it is.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back from break, we're going to have the first 3 guys in the 12-pack quiz contest for Bradshaw and Dean.
This is bullshit.
Find out who knows more about beer.
I know beer makes me drunk.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Thanks for listening. All right, we're back from break. 3 guys in the 12-pack with the first ever official 3 guys in the 12-pack quiz.
That's pretty much gonna make us look like idiots.
Bradshaw won the coin toss, so he's going first. Rules are as follows.
Toss that salad.
Oh, Dean's mom is not playing.
That's true. She's not playing.
So,
These mom's on pizza.
I will give a question,
All right.
all right? And you'll have to guess. It's going to be
The date.
years.
Yeah.
So, it makes it a little simpler, all right?
1933.
No,
Oh,
not
too
yet.
soon. Too soon. Too soon.
So,
Jumping the gun there, Jeopardy.
it's kind of like Price is Right rules.
What is brown?
Closest wins the point. Then there will be a follow-up question,
Yep.
okay? You can
God
choose to...
Just get to the goddamn question.
You can choose to answer the follow-up question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. But you can't
lose
go
a
below
point.
0.
You lose a point for like explaining it for entirely too long.
I don't
I'm going
think
to
he gets
punch you in the
points.
nuts.
Ask questions and we'll just get them right or wrong.
Question number 1.
Yes.
What year was
1933.
beer invented?
Oh, shit. I don't know, like freaking 13, 22.
I'm gonna say
No.
8. No, wait. I'm gonna say
Was beer invented?
1550.
No.
Are we talking like?
5000 BC.
I said it's BC, bro.
It's the
I said
first
13,
recorded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I know. That's
Wow,
We've been getting drunk.
It was,
Right, dude, we were way off.
yeah.
this
They-
was
They
bad.
found out about it by
Next.
doing discoveries and
Oh, we did.
Okay.
the Samaritans and Mesopotamians and the ones
I
that
guess that makes sense.
found it
Yeah.
out.
To the cave and get drunk on some homemade.
They were actually selling it. They had brewers.
Yeah.
The oldest, I guess you could say, receipt that they found basically was
It's
back
in
in like
Rome.
the
Yeah.
39.
Well, actually, not in Rome, but
3900
they had
BC.
beer in Rome.
So, all right, follow-up question. Since Dean got that right, because he was closest.
No, I said 1550.
And you said what?
13.
Something.
I said
I did very
13.
well.
13. Yeah, Bradshaw got it right then.
Yeah.
'cause he
I
was
didn't get it
closest. But, well,
Yeah.
Bradshaw
wouldn't.
gets the point.
I don't think neither one of us should be rewarded for that one.
So-
You know, I think you should
Okay.
like asterisk that point. Put a little star beside
We were
it.
so bad on
Well,
that one.
since I kind of described, if you remember anything about history, some Mesopotamians and some
Yeah,
some
we know
Samaritans
all
and
that shit,
or whatever. Okay,
obviously.
so what countries that are existing now? Okay, what country would it have been? What area would it have been invented in?
What?
So it's a country in the Middle East.
Reword that.
What Middle Eastern country was bear invented in?
I would say Afghanistan.
No.
What? What, Turkey?
Do I
Probably?
get the answer here?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I get an answer too? Wow. Greece.
Nope. Iraq.
I was goddamn close.
You were close.
You were close.
You were close.
Or Turkey.
You were close.
It was the Ottoman Empire back then.
I actually was answering from Europe, not from Middle Eastern.
Greece is Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Greece. I was like,
Yeah.
that's Europe.
But I was thinking Colosseums, you know what I mean? They serve beer in stadiums.
I think I get another
Good way to
address
make money.
point.
All right. Question number 2 then. What year was the first and still operating brewery established? AD. I'll give you a hint.
Man. 670.
Dean?
Do we get a hint?
Yeah, I said it was AD.
Oh. 1807?
Nope. Bradshaw was close. 725.
Ayo!
Bradshaw gets the point.
Price is right.
I'm 3.
What'd you say?
Price is right.
670.
It was
670.
it was actual it was an abbey because
Yeah.
Okay.
priests and monks used to
And shit, yeah.
drink beer and
Mead.
use it and stuff like that.
It would be helpful if I didn't
Religious ceremonies.
think of what was written on a Yingling bottle.
Right? Literally, that's what came to my mind.
Yeah.
First, actually.
America's
So you want to try the
Brewery.
follow up, Dean?
Go ahead. You're up
Let's
on
do
this
it.
one. Let you go
Follow
first.
up. What country was this brewery in?
It was an abbey, you said?
Yep,
And it was in the year 7...
25.
Like an actual
725.
like country now, or the country that was then?
A country now.
Okay. I know.
A monastery, monks.
I know.
Switzerland.
Germany.
God damn it!
Germany.
Why didn't you give me a chance to answer?
Sorry.
Son
I
of a bitch.
apologize.
Germans didn't make beer forever.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Is that... Oh, yeah, Beer Fest.
Yes.
Beer Fest is...
Thank you.
What do they call it over there in Germany?
Yeah.
No.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, Oktoberfest. That's right.
I can't even pronounce the name of the monastery. It was like Weinenhofen.
Boston is terrible.
Something weird
Have
like
you ever
that.
drink it? Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's not
Question
great.
number 3.
It's a little difficult, yeah.
Bradshaw's up 1-0.
I'm up like 3-0.
Yeah, but the other ones didn't count. I mean...
I didn't get a chance to answer the last one.
I mean,
It's a follow up. You don't get
I was like, "Hey, this is this." He's like, "No, wrong." And answer.
Who gets the follow-ups? The loser gets follow-ups?
Yeah.
yeah, the loser of the... gets the
You're bad at
follow-up.
this. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't help himself. He needs a buzzer.
Who?
The first U.S. Okay, you listening? First U.S. commercial brewery. What year?
1916.
Nope.
1807.
Dean was closest. 1632.
God damn.
Which brewery was
Yep.
Fucking Yingling.
No, it
No,
was not
it wasn't.
Yingling.
DG English, it's not that old.
Oh, it's fucking.
It just says America's oldest brewery on it because they own that one.
It is.
Is it Pottsville? Pottsville's not the oldest.
It is.
No,
It really is.
It's the oldest active, maybe.
No, it's not Anheuser.
No.
No, Yingling is literally
It's
the
It's
oldest.
not commercial.
If it was Anheuser, it'd still be active.
I think that's where I messed up.
Yeah.
But the brewery's not
It's the
active.
Oldest, it's not. Brewery Yingling is active. They're making beer now.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
it wasn't in
That's
1600.
not
It
what
was in
you, that's not what you're
1807.
saying.
It's
Like,
not the commercialized version. Then you don't see Yingling commercials.
Yeah.
no, I never
I've
do.
seen commercials before.
Have
Seen a
you?
Yingling
Yeah.
commercial.
On the radio, they have them.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
one. Yeah, they have one. On the
I've
radio.
never seen a Yingling commercial ever.
But I can't recall seeing one on TV.
No, I've never seen one.
No.
Maybe that's because I don't ever watch TV, so it's, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely me too.
But I hear commercials
watch
for
Netflix.
Yingling, though, all the time.
Tanya, tell that away.
So, according to Wikipedia,
How do
it
you not have
was
the answer to these questions?
because that's a lot of crap to try to write down. I have the answer written down, but
Yeah,
this
I
is an explanation for it. The earliest recording of a brewery. The first commercial brewery in the United States was built by the Dutch West India Company in 1632 in Lower Manhattan.
That eventually became.
The Indian tea
It
tree.
went out of
Yeah, it's no longer in business.
yeah.
Yeah. It's not an active
Prohibition
brewery
killed a
anymore.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. It absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I guess. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Follow
either.
up, Dean.
No, I was closer than him.
Oh yeah, follow up, Bradshaw. Which is why I wanted to wait
I'm
for an
still winning.
explanation. What state was the brewery in?
New York. You already like.
Yeah, I know because I said Manhattan because you were all like, "Oh, explanation!"
Just want to know which one it was.
Yeah, we wanted to know which one.
Yeah.
Either
that's-
way.
that's what happened with the explanation. So,
It's all right.
all right,
I'll take it.
Dean has honors. Question number 4. What year was America's oldest brewery, which is still in operation, established?
1807. Same answer I've had for the last 3 questions.
You want to take a shot at it, Bradshaw?
I would say 1634.
Nope, 1829.
Oh, is it
I
1820?
think it's pretty.
1829.
Ooh, that's in the middle.
What?
No, he said 18 something.
You said 16 something.
Yeah.
He's definitely closer.
He was closer.
by 200 years.
Maybe it does say
I don't know.
1829.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it says 1829. Yeah.
either. All right.
Okay, so
I'm still winning.
Follow up, Brad.
follow up, Bradshaw. You want to try it?
Yep.
All right. So we know that it was the Yingling. It's Yingling Company, Pottsville,
Yes.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
that's
get that.
brewing. Okay. What was his name who has actually established Yingling Brewery?
Schmitz.
Do I get to answer this?
No.
Do I get
That is a wrong answer. I'll give you. You won't get a point, but you can try it.
Well, it's D.G. Yingling. We know that. His first name is It's not. No, it's not Douglas. It's something else.
Oh,
I had it.
God damn
Donald. It's Donald.
Nope. David.
David?
Yingling.
Oh,
I thought it was-
you're right. On that
Thought it was
one.
Donald.
As soon as you said, it, I was like, God damn it!
Bradshaw lost a point.
I did not lose a point. How did I lose a
You
point?
got it wrong.
If you try to follow up and get it wrong, you
Yeah.
lose a point.
Yeah, but if you get it right, you get
I
a
didn't
point.
know that. Either way, I'm still
That's because
winning.
you wouldn't listen to the. Actually, Dean's up
Either way, I'm
2-1.
still winning.
Dean's up 2-1.
Yeah, because you lost a point.
1 point. I was up 3-0.
No, you weren't.
How the fuck was I not up to 3-0?
Did he get the point for the? Did you give him the point for the follow up on the last one?
I didn't do a follow up.
Yeah, I gave him the point for that.
Oh, okay.
Because you said New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what had it 2-1.
And he's up.
2-1.
He's up 2-1 right now.
That's bullshit.
The first one didn't count.
Question number 5. You ready, Dean?
Yeah.
What year was Prohibition established?
Come on, Dean.
I'm gonna say. 1800.
God damn.
Nope.
You're fucking
I don't know, dude. Just guessing.
1919.
That is correct. Right on the money.
Jesus, goddamn crap.
My history is not nearly what yours is.
Bradshaw, you got that right on the money. I'll give you 2
That's history
points.
major in
So you
college.
want fucking dates. I'm good with history too. You want dates.
2 points,
19,
Bradshaw,
19.
for getting it right on the money.
There you go. So
All
now
right.
you're winning.
Dean, follow up.
Let's hear it.
What amendment was Prohibition?
Jesus.
What constitutional amendment?
I'm really upset that he's
186.
No,
I have no idea, dude.
obviously.
Thank you for coming.
I told you
See,
my
guys-
history is garbage.
So Dean loses a point.
It's all right.
You won't get a point, but you can answer it.
What amendment was it?
17th.
Nope. 18th.
Oh, god damn it.
18th
Either
Amendment.
fucking way.
Yeah.
I was fucking close.
All right, Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Question number 6. What year was Prohibition abolished?
Whew. Let's see here.
I'm going to laugh when you get this wrong.
Hmm. 1929.
Dean?
I'm gonna say 1925.
Nope, Bradshaw was closer. 1933.
Yeah.
And Bradshaw gets the point.
That's my bad.
It's good.
Follow-up question.
Yeah, man.
You got 1 point, Dean.
All
you
right.
wanna put that point on the line?
Sure.
What amendment abolished prohibition?
It was like 18 for the other one, so we'll just go with like I don't know,
Listen to Bradshaw.
I'm right.
29. Amendment
Nope.
29.
19! Jeez, goddamn. crap.
21st.
Oh.
21st Amendment.
All right.
So Bradshaw's up 4-0 now.
All right.
Question number 7, Bradshaw.
Mm-hmm.
When was Coors Brewery Company established?
Oh, shit, that was 1934.
Dean?
I just made that shit up.
I'm gonna go with 1875.
Oh, goddamn, that's way too
Wow.
old. Way too old.
Wow. 1873 is the answer.
What?
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
You just pulled that out of his ass,
Go.
too.
I mean, it's
I
an
like the way
old
he
brewing
thought
company.
about it,
I was
too.
like,
He was like,
Literally, I'm thinking
I'm
like
gonna
like
go-
Smoking the Bandit, like freaking
I
like when
mean,
you
it's
can
an
have
old brewing
Coors.
company. Come on.
I'm
I mean,
thinking
they've
like
been around
when you can
forever.
have Boars, like Coors
beer?
beer, like
Yeah.
past, like what was that damn?
was it the Mason-Dixon line or something? Or
No, it was
past
like-
the Mississippi River or
Yeah,
something?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking of.
All right. Follow-up question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Where was Coors Brewing Company
Colorado.
established? What city?
Fuck. Denver.
That is correct.
I didn't know that. I just like fucking
did.
figured it was fucking Denver.
It says it on the commercials.
All right. Question number 8.
I just got one though.
Yeah, I know. It's 5-1.
This is me up first.
No, he's up first.
What?
You got the follow-up, but he still answered the question.
Yeah, I got my question right. Honors.
First microbrewery after Prohibition established. What year?
Fuck, I don't know that one. That's a tough one.
1934.
I'm gonna say 1977.
Wow.
Is that
I
right?
mean,
Is it right
we
in
know
the middle?
Prohibition was abolished
You're
in
1 year over.
1933.
I am.
Yeah.
Really? Damn.
1976.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, after that happened, like literally,
Yeah.
it's moonshine. Like, nobody brewed beer anymore for a long time.
Yeah.
Seriously, my favorite movie is.
You know, maybe I need a history lesson. What is Prohibition, first of all?
Are
Where
you serious?
they stopped the sale of alcohol for a number of years. I know
The
that.
making of it.
Oh, the making of it.
And
Damn.
selling
Yeah.
and consuming.
I knew it was illegal for a number of years, but
The only thing that they did make was like wine for communion and stuff like that.
Literally, like all
But-
those, like all the friggin', like all the mobs came from that.
And NASCAR.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's basically where NASCAR started because the
The runners.
bootleggers and the runners or whatever
Yeah.
would race. You know, you had to
They
be
would, like,
fast to
super
get your
their car.
moonshine in your
Yeah.
cars or whatever to get away from the police and whatnot.
yeah.
And then they would race each other just to see who was fastest, bragging rights, and then it went from there. It was stock car because you didn't
Literally,
have all
like
these
the-
modifications. That's why
Yeah.
it was called stock car racing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they still call it stock car racing.
Yeah, but now there's so many
Well,
modifications. It's not a
yeah.
stock.
Now they go
stock
like
car anymore.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah. But all right, Dean. Follow up. What state was this microbrewery started in 1976?
Kentucky.
Nope.
Pennsylvania, man.
Nope. California.
God damn it. Don't give us either one of those.
Well, I lose a point. I go
No,
back
I
to
don't
0.
think so.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, because he got the follow-up wrong.
I missed the follow-up.
All right. Question number 9. What year was Coors allowed to be sold throughout the United States?
It's up to you, buddy.
Oh, me first?
No, you.
Oh,
You got the
me?
last one correct.
Oh, well, 1979.
1978.
Bradshaw was closest. 1985.
Damn. This shit's hard, dude.
Have you never seen
This shit
Smoking
that
the Bandit?
Dean, would you like to do the follow-up question?
Sure. It's not like I can lose a point.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? What do I
What?
have to lose?
What movie made this iconic?
God damn
what
it.
movie made
That's
Coors?
bullshit.
Appreciate that, Bradshaw.
That's a
Smokey and the
bullshit
Bandit.
answer. Fuck me. That's
For your
bullshit.
information.
I'm chugging your goddamn beer.
What's left of it? Go ahead.
Question
Fuck.
number 10. What year, Bradshaw, was the first drinking age law set in the United States?
So you don't mean the 18 law? You mean the 21?
Yes.
Oh. 1978?
Dean?
77. 1977.
Nope. Bradshaw was closest. It was 1984.
No shit.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Dean, would you like to do the follow-up?
It went from 18 to friggin'
21, 1984. That's when it was law.
no shit.
That's when it was act.
I thought it was sooner than that.
Follow-up, Dean?
No.
I want to do
Pass.
it.
Okay. I'll throw it out there then for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Who was president?
Oh, Lyndon B. Johnson.
You want to take a shot at it?
Oh, no. It's not Lyndon B. Johnson. That was a fucking
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Reagan, yep.
Yeah, it's Ronald Reagan.
Yep.
Fucking A. Lyndon B. Johnson come.
I didn't think it was going to be a president question. This is shit that I don't even know.
As soon as he said,
there's no way I didn't do any homework.
definitely.
You got to give me a topic.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here for shits and giggles too, because this was the tiebreaker question. All right. Only 4 countries in the world have a drinking age of over 21. The United States is one of those countries. Name the other 3.
They're third world countries. Morocco. No. Shit, maybe not. Australia.
Nope.
God damn it.
Let me think.
They're all in the Middle East.
I know parts of Canada are 18.
Really?
Yeah, parts of Canada are 18. I know that.
It's all 18 in Canada.
No, it's not.
Well, Canada.
No, a lot of Canada is 21, but parts of it are 18.
That's not what he asked, though.
Yeah, I know. He asked what's over. There may be parts of Canada that's 24.
Canada,
Maybe.
No.
Germany. I'm kidding.
Germany.
Russia, Japan, and China.
I'm gonna go with Britain,
Fuck no.
You got one right.
What? China?
Russia,
Japan.
Japan.
Yep.
Okay, in that case, China, South Korea.
North Korea,
No,
Nope. He
South
got the
Korea.
second.
no.
South Korea.
South Korea.
And
Yep.
Vietnam.
Nope. Nope.
Really?
You're gonna laugh when I tell you a third.
You're probably right. Yeah.
You ready?
Sure.
Iceland.
No fucking shit.
Yep.
There's like 44 people there.
U.S., South Korea, Iceland, and Japan. You have
There
to
are
be 21
44 people in
or
Iceland.
older to drink.
There's more.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Wow.
You realize there's more than 44 people in Iceland, right?
I should have guessed like friggin' South Korea and Japan. That should have been my first choices.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna make it like that, you need to give us study topics.
No,
I told y'all last week.
You're just mad because I won.
Questions about beer.
Who won?
Bradshaw did by last. Bradshaw had 1, 2,
He had like 9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
8.
And
one.
you had 1 point, Dean.
I know.
And I got a few like right on the head of it.
Yeah,
You got 1 right on the money.
I won. I got one right in the head of it.
Right on the money. So
I didn't know that one though.
I tell you what, for next week we'll do.
We should do this every single week. Because
I'm
love
gonna make
beating
one
Dean at
about
trivia.
buildings that were built in the U.S. What year were they built?
When were they built?
That's pretty good.
So we'll do that.
I like it.
I like it too.
We'll do that.
Buildings in the U.S.
And then the week after that, we're probably gonna go ahead. I'll do cars. What year? Certain model cars built and whatnot.
I like it.
I like it too. I think when we do cars, I think I'll do well on that already without even doing any research.
We'll see.
No, bro. he said, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Did you say pussy?
We'll see. George.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys learned something maybe this week.
So does it mean does Dean doesn't make me a drink?
Fun.
No, I'm
He
not gonna
lost.
make you a drink.
He lost. That's the thing.
What is that? Is that what you want? You want me to make you a drink?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I want because I'm making you a drink.
What?
It's services rendered, so I'm gonna need a BJ in exchange for this drink.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, deal is done.
No, it's done.
I gavel down.
All right. Feel like I won that battle.
Yeah, I think Dean came out on top.
Did he?
Although you won't get the
wait, no,
first
he'd
half
come
of
on
the
bottom.
round,
That was like, no,
So
I have no idea.
you might regret that.
Okay.
Either way. Hey, want to get hammered?
I'm all ready, but I gotta work in the morning, just so you know.
Oh, that's fucking
Sucks to suck.
It does suck to suck.
All right, that's all the time we've got this week for the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope
That's
you get a
good.
kick out of Dean and Bradshaw being educated. Appreciate it. Tune in next week
I think I was
for
being education. I was being educational.
a little more quizzes. And yeah, we had a great time tonight. Thanks everybody for
Come
listening.
back next week.
You guys enjoy. Have a good night. 3 Guys in the 12 Pack. Look at us on Facebook and find us on YouTube. Appreciate it, everybody. We're out.